Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case in which the issue before the Mumbai ITAT J bench was that if an assessing officer issues draft assessment order and along with that draft assessment order, if the assessing officer issues demand notice to the assessee and also the penalty notice under section 274 read with section 271 subsection 1 clause C. So in that case, if the final assessment order is passed on the basis of that draft assessment order, whether the final assessment order will be valid in these type of circumstances. This issue has been taken up by Mumbai ITAT in the case of Panasonic Life Solutions India Private Limited versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. This case is reported in 119 ITR Tribunal at page number 787 and the date of the judgment is 19th December 2023. In the present case, the assessee is a manufacturer of electrical components, and when the assessment proceedings were going on, a reference was made to the transfer pricing officer which resulted in an order under section 92 CA subsection 3. On the basis of that transfer pricing order, the learned assessing officer issued the draft assessment order under section 143 subsection 3 read with section 147 read with section 144C subsection 1. And the assessing officer along with this draft assessment order also issued the demand notice under section 156 and the penalty notices under section 274 read with section 271 subsection 1 clause C. The assessee objected this penalty notice on the basis that it has been issued on the basis of the draft assessment order and also filed the objections before the dispute resolution panel. When the assessee wrote to the assessing officer that the penalty notices has been issued on the basis of draft assessment order, the learned assessing officer withdrew the penalty notices. The assessee also filed the appeal challenging the draft assessment order and penalty proceedings. When this matter was heard by the tribunal, the learned tribunal was of the considered view that in the present case, it is not merely an error, but in the present case for all the practical purposes, whatever the draft assessment order has been passed by the learned assessing officer, that is the final assessment order. The tribunal further said that in the present case, the learned assessing officer has passed the final assessment order and before that, the assessee was directed to pay the tax. So, in the opinion of the tribunal, in the present case, the draft assessment order is completely invalid, void ab initio, and hence, whatever the final assessment order has been passed, in consequence to that draft assessment order, that is also not valid in the eyes of the law. So, the final assessment order was quashed and it was directed to accept the returned income of the assessee and any other additions which the assessee has mutually agreed during the assessment proceedings. Friends, this case is very important from the point of view that when these type of cases come, then it becomes very apparent from the assessment proceedings that the assessing authorities are ready with the demand notice and the penalty notices and they just wait for the submissions of the assessee. Whatever the submissions are there, they have a mindset that they have to make the additions, because if they are issuing the penalty notices and the demand notices along with the draft assessment order, then it means that whatever the submissions will come from the assessee, they will pass those orders. So in the present case, the right treatment was given by the Honorable ITAT Mumbai J bench tribunal and the assessment order was quashed. at the end of this video. Once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Panasonic Life Solutions India Private Limited versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 119 ITR Tribunal at page number 787, and the date of the judgment is 19th December 2023.